It is 7:14 right now. Warren Buffett is weighing in on the recovery. Fox Business News anchor Liz Clamen joins us with why people are listening very closely.
Good morning to you, Liz. You're joining us live there from Omaha.
Good morning.
So,
yeah, hi Jan, hi David.
Hi. So what are titans like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett saying about the economy?
Well, we're waiting on them. They'll be hitting with us about 9:35 a.m. Eastern Time on Fox Business right here in Omaha, Nebraska. But in advance, we've already spoken extensively to Warren Buffett, his partner Charlie Munger, about the economy. Warren Buffett unequivocally told me that all of his businesses, except for maybe the carpet and the ones that are tied to residential construction, started to come back in fits and starts about March, is what he said. You know, when everybody descends on Omaha to come see him, and you see he takes off and starts walking across the convention floor at the Quest Center, the media pile on top of them, and we all follow him. He eats a dilly bar. He sings with his ukulele. You don't see CEOs doing this very much, but then once he takes the stage and takes shareholder questions, he is business. And he did say that he sees the economy coming back. He seemed way more optimistic this year about more of his businesses. Of course, he outright bought an entire railroad this year, Burlington Northern, but he also owns companies like Geico Insurance, Dairy Queen, jewelry stores, Nebraska Furniture Mart. He owns Garanimals. I mean, a lot of people don't even know this. He owns Garanimals, a company called Justin Boots that do cowboy boots and things like that. He feels a lot better about that. The one thing, you guys, he said he's not investing in now, any foreign currencies. He feels that because of the financial crisis, too many countries, including our own, frankly, took on way too much debt, and that the currencies are not really stable or at least dependable as an investment.
Does he have a feeling about the housing market at all?
Yes, he does. Good question. He absolutely said that it's starting to come back, but we need to just make fewer homes, draw down the inventory, and then the pricing will start to come back of homes. But until we get rid of all of this excess inventory and all the foreclosed homes, that will take a lot longer. But he absolutely has started to see a turnaround. He owns a company called Clayton Homes, which is manufactured homes. They're very nice, actually. And he said that they were doing some business this weekend. They average about $125,000 a home, including the land. And for people to drop that kind of coin means that there is a market that's coming back.
I think he owns just about everything, or has a little piece of something, you know.
I think so.
Oh, and don't forget the candy, you guys. He owns the C's candy, and they give, they have the little boxes and all that peanut brittle.
Yeah. Well, you know, Liz, he also owns a pretty large stake in Goldman Sachs, and last week he said we should not be treating them like the villains that the public is basically calling them right now. What did you think about his comments?
Well, I was actually a little surprised by how strongly he came out in favor of Goldman Sachs. He said that they absolutely have done nothing illegal. Again, he's got a $5 billion investment in this company, which, as he told me on Thursday night, he said, Liz, I'm getting $15 a second from my investment in Goldman Sachs to about $500 million a year. So, of course, you know, he wants to stick up for Goldman Sachs, but he absolutely feels they didn't do anything wrong. His partner, Charlie Munger, however, finds it a little distasteful how Goldman may have done some actions, not saying it was illegal, but we're going to have them both here, and I'm going to try and get them to face off on this issue.
Hey, Liz, before we let you go, run out of time, but one of the big things is jobs right now, and this guy employs a lot of people. What's the job outlook coming from his company?
He employs 257,000 people, and there are a couple of his companies that laid off a lot of people and haven't brought them back, like Acme Brick, Shaw Carpet. These are huge brick and carpeting companies, and they haven't yet been able to bring back the people that they furloughed. But there are some of his other businesses that are hiring. Burlington Northern is a company that they need to really grow. It's very capital intensive. So it just depends on the industry at the moment. But amazingly, his big jewelry store this weekend brought on 70 extra people to deal with all the crowds. About 37,000 people came to Omaha to hear Warren Buffett speak.
All right, Liz, always great to see you. Take care.
All right. Talk about jobs. Yeah, thank you, Liz.